Hey creators, welcome back to the channel, where imagination meets editing. Today, we're entering the world of fantasy and concept art editing, a world of dragons, floating castles, glowing runes, and surreal photo composites straight from your imagination. If you've ever wanted to turn normal photos into full cinematic fantasy scenes, this tutorial is for you. Section 1. What is fantasy concept editing? Fantasy editing is all about creating visuals that don't exist in real life, but feel real. It combines photo manipulation, lighting control, color grading, and storytelling to build impossible worlds, from a dragon flying above a city to a castle floating in the clouds. Today, I'll show you the exact workflow to create these magical composites easily. Section 2. Choosing your base image. Start by selecting your foundation image. This can be a landscape, a dramatic sky, a portrait, or even a simple street scene. The key is to choose something with strong lighting and enough space to place fantasy elements like dragons, castles, or glowing effects. Remember, your base image sets the mood for the entire composite. Section 3. Adding fantasy elements. Now let's bring the world to life. 1. Adding dragons. Use PNGs, or AI-generated dragons with transparent backgrounds. Place your dragon where the lighting matches the environment, like near the sun, above the horizon, or behind smoke. Add a slight motion blur if you want it to look airborne. 2. Adding castles. Place castles on cliffs, mountains, or floating islands. Use the masking tool or generative fill to blend the base of the castle into the landscape. Add fog around the bottom for a mystical, elevated look. 3. Surreal elements. This can include floating rocks, glowing cracks in the ground, moons or planets, magical creatures, giant weapons, and light portals. Use overlays and blending modes like screen, lighten, soft light to merge them into the scene. Section 4. Blending and realism. Fantasy shouldn't look fake. It should look impossible but believable. Color match. Use adjustment layers, color balance, curves, selective color, gradient maps. Match the new elements to the base image tones. If the whole scene is sunset toned, warm up your dragons and castles too. Drop shadows and highlights. Every magical element needs a shadow direction. Add highlights on the side facing the light source. These tiny details make your fantasy composite look cinematic. Section 5. Adding atmosphere. Atmosphere brings life and depth to the world. Fog and mist. Use soft white brushes or fog overlays. Place them behind dragons or around castles for dimension. Particles and magic sparks enhance fantasy vibes. Add dust, fire embers, magic sparks, and light streaks. Use Gaussian blur to soften them and blend naturally. Section 6. Final fantasy color grade. Now we create the signature fantasy look. Teal shadows with warm highlights. Purple-blue cinematic tones, deep contrast, and soft, dreamy glow. Use camera raw filter, curves, or gradient maps to finish the look. This step ties the entire composite together like a movie poster. And that's it, creators. That's how you build powerful fantasy and concept art composites using dragons, castles, and surreal elements, all inside Photoshop or your favorite editing software. If you want a tutorial on creating floating islands, magical character edits, or epic movie posters, drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next creative breakdown. See you in the next video. Stay magical.